Alright, what's going on? I'm here with another episode of Craving Some Raven. And this is coming straight off the heels of hearing that the Ravens are going to release Michael Crabtree. I'm not against it. He dropped so many passes. But I really thought he was going to be good for this team. I really thought he'd end up making some sort of impact. But he had I don't know how many touchdowns he had. Let me look up his stats real quick. Michael Crabtree stats. Let's see here. Yeah, so in 2018, he had 54 catches for 607 yards, 3 TDs. Really? 3 TDs? That's it? He was supposed to be Mr. Touchdown. And he was kind of like John Brown whenever he talked to the media, he just didn't seem into it. He seemed like he never was part of the team, Like he was there, he was getting paid, but that's all it was for him. I think he was making $8 million a year, so I believe the Ravens save about $4 million on the cap by cutting him, and then hopefully, let's see. So they rebuilt the whole wide receiving core last year, so now they're gonna have to do that again. Do it 2 years in a row. At least now, with Lamar, he's a young quarterback, and then they can just rebuild around him, get receivers they want. But moving towards the draft, now it seems like they're gonna have to sign at least 2 rookies. I don't see any other way around it. I don't like the free agency market for wide receivers. I think it'd be stupid of them to do that, because then they're going to end up in the same spot that they were. At least now, maybe Jordan Lastly and Jaleel Scott, they'll have something. Hopefully they'll actually be playing, be in games. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I was hoping Crabtree would work out, just because his name is perfect for Maryland. Crabtree? I mean, come on. First of all, Maryland, crabs. Everyone knows that's a thing. So I thought this would be great. I really did. But now we must move on and look towards the future with some rookies. Jordan Lastly didn't see the field once. I don't know why. I thought he would. In preseason he had some positives. He dropped a few catches, but how do you expect any of your receivers to develop if you don't actually play them? It's kind of like this catch-22 that the Ravens like to play, where they get young receivers and then they don't want to play them and wonder why they don't develop, because you didn't give them the time to develop. You literally just said, "Oh, yeah, you should be good right away." I don't know if that's like Bobby Ingram, if that's John Harbaugh. Well, I guess I don't know who's the wide receiver coach now. The new guy, Dillard. So, I mean, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what they do here. My honest hope, is that they just look towards the draft. I was gonna do a podcast on the draft, but I guess I can talk a little bit. Actually, with this, because Michael Crabtree is now a free agent, maybe I'll just take a look at the free agents wide receivers. So just looking at it here, Jarvis Landry, Allen Robinson, Sammy Watkins, Kelvin Benjamin, Cameron Meredith. Wait, is this from last year? Yeah, this is from last year. Hold on. Hold up a second. Okay, now I got the right list. For whatever reason, I clicked on 18 instead of 19. Idiot. Okay, so we got Golden Tate. He's on the Eagles for, I guess, half the year. Robbie Anderson, that Jets receiver that kind of came out of nowhere. Larry Fitz. Des Bryant. We got John Brown, one of ours. Geronimo Allison on the Packers. Adam Humphries, Buccaneers. Jamison Crowder on the Redskins. Cole Beasley. Now Michael Crabtree. Dontrell Inman, the Colts. Kelvin Benjamin, wide receiver for the Chiefs. I forgot Kelvin Benjamin was on the Chiefs. Dante Moncrief, Tyrell Williams, Rashad Perryman, Randall Cobb. Ooh, Randall Cobb, that's nice. Josh Gordon, don't fuck with that. Demaryius Thomas. Holy crap. There's like a shitload of... It's like 20 more. So Devin Funchess, Ryan Grant, Cordell Patterson, Jermaine Kearse, Bruce Ellington, Pierre Garçon, Chris Hogan, Maurice Harris, Chris Conley, TJ Jones, Chester Rogers, Mike Wallace, Martavis Bryant, Terrence Williams, J.J. Nelson, Philip Dorsett, Cody Latimer, Aldrick Robinson, Eli Rogers, Jordan Matthews, Joshua Bellamy, Kevin White. Damn, that's a shitload. Justin Hardy, Brandon LaFell, Rashawn Green, Jeremy Davis. You know what? Alright. Instead of just listing them all, I'm going to list a few that would be better than Michael Crabtree. So, in all actuality, I wouldn't want them to sign any of these guys just because I think their like money for what you're going to get on the field isn't going to be worth it. The two names I wrote down were Dante Moncrief and Adam Humphries. Dante Moncrief, he was on the Jags. He didn't really do all that well with them, but you know that could have been a Blake Bortles issue. But the times when they tossed it up to him, he seemed to do pretty well. And Adam Humphries, I like what he does. He's like one of those small slot wide receivers who just seems to get open. And I think that's what we need. We need guys who can get separation. Because that's what I believe Lamar Jackson throws to. He doesn't ever seem to throw to guys who are covered. But I'm going to get more into that on another episode where I do a deep dive on Lamar Jackson. So this was just kind of like a look into what's out there now that Crabtree's gone. But whether they should or shouldn't, I believe they should not try to get any of these guys. So that's going to do it for this. Just a nice little short one. Stay classy.